if you're stuck at home and can't afford a hot meal, you're not alone. For the past 50 years, Meals on Wheels Fredericton has been delivering hot food to those in need. And as Catherine Harrop reports, what began as a small volunteer effort has blossomed into a major charitable drive that shows no signs of slowing down.
6 red puddings.
Lois Patterson checks the hot meals destined for a dozen people. Patterson knows the routine well. She should. She was recruited 49 years ago.
They needed drivers, and I was starting to say no when she said, even if you could do it just once a month.
And she did. And she kept it up, even with 3 children and a career in nursing.
And it's Meals on Wheels.
Now she and her husband Bill do it every Wednesday.
Good morning.
Kathy Mahoney is recovering from a broken hip.
You get to know the volunteers. They're just part of your family.
50 years ago, a group of women at Fredericton's St. Paul's United Church decided to begin a Meals on Wheels program. With a handful of drivers, they delivered 390 meals that year. Last year, around 200 volunteers delivered over 48,000. 4 staff do the scheduling, recruiting, fundraising, and fielding of phone calls.
People who just want to chat, people who have a complaint, people who would like to give her cooking tips on how to make the meal better.
The food for the 7-day-a-week operation is made by Fredericton's Hospital and the York Care Centre, but demand is beginning to outstrip capacity.
We do have to start thinking seriously about new sources for our meals, because the hospital and York Care Centre have a limit to how many meals that they can provide.
Joan McDaniel admits the board may have to consider building its own kitchen, but that would be a large capital expense. In the meantime, Lois Patterson continues her task as she has since 1968, and she has no plans to stop. Catherine Harrop, CBC News, Fredericton.
Well, we have a break here, but when we come back, we'll